So you can kind of play both sides as Bard often does. And if the Maokai ultimate is coming in, you can kind of play around that. It's good into Jax, stuff like that. But
you're just so squishy, though.
Good idea. Good idea.
Better safe than sorry. As Vikla's going to have to flash to pull the Maokai.
Yeah, flash to pull him in. I don't know if it's going to work out. Krako just flashes away himself, and now your mid laner's down a flash. And speaking of which, we're getting in on Apollo, as now Diablo isolated a little bit, but he's just okay with the E coming in from the Varus. Not enough damage. Root comes in on a hype, but no follow-up here. Kind of a ring around the rosy.
You know, now we can kind of fight back. We'll be starting to make an impact soon. Clear. I mean, he is walking a tightrope in this game. He's going to engage a Raptor.
He's going in on a Krako. Raptor is here. And in goes the Raptor on a Krako himself. TP is coming in, but that's going to be very slow from a Bard. Might not matter. It's just a straight-up 2v2. Oh, that's totally going to miss. And now the Counter-Strike comes in. And yes, Kellen will arrive, and it looks like they should be able to trade it back as Kellen steals the kill, unfortunately. Definitely didn't want to, but still, it's a trade 1-for-1. Kellen did have to TP.
Yeah, that's a little bizarre there, but ultimately it happens when you want to secure the kill. You're hyper-focused in that moment. Diablo is... He still has cleanse, so he's going to be fine no matter so well. And then Bard stole the kill, so it's a win for Bro, but I liked how Clear was thinking on that one.
Yeah, he did a great job. That's how you got to play on Bessa. You got to be playing on a tightrope, essentially, at times. And it can be very anxiety-inducing. Kellen's over here. Just clearing out vision. They're going to get the one grub. Grub's not having a very big impact in some of these games that we've seen.
It's pretty good for Jax, you know, on a knife's edge, how close a Rise group game is that you just don't see in Legend, you know? That's why Rise games are more fun.
Counter-Strike is down. Clear finding the angle, but not quite confident to dive the turret, not just yet.
Yeah, not even confident to grab that plate on his own autos. We'll let the minions do it. Shield, very powerful.
Going back in is Morgan, just baiting them into using their abilities, yeah.
Such a magical journey he took.
Yeah. All right, going in on the Xin Zhao. Tons of damage into Krako, though. Look at that. But meanwhile, Closer's getting isolated on the right side. So a trade 1-for-1.
An additional longsword. So think wait.
No way. No way!
Well, he hit that one. He hit that one, becomes lightning. Vikla is the target here.
Oh, Tamar Fate gonna help him a little bit, but the follow-up pretty good. It's Nico, it's Yone, and it's a Maokai. Apollo, though, will be traded back, so nicely done. Kellen just getting even more fed. Look at him, he's 3-0-1.
Yeah, Kellen is actually just...
It's a carry. Big Bard fans over here.
He also doesn't have unsealed spellbook. He's so limited, though. This is a pretty risky hold of this Herald here by BNK. They're going to have to give up control.
Oh, that shockwave, though. The damage is insane. And now the shots coming through from Diablo are pretty good, but the steal here on the Rift Herald is going to be good as well. Raptor goes down. That's another kill for Morgan. Picks up the Bard. And Morgan just going to walk away from this one as we have the emote down. Clear as well, running away from two. Can he trade one back is really the question. The ult comes through for Closer, and the shot from Hype is enough to put him in the ground. So Bro finally gets something here.
Bro finally with a big swing back to become a real threat. Up until this point has kind of just been playing in the mid lane as Kellen. Just Bard things.
Yeah, just Bard things. He's... All right, well, he's dead now. I can't believe they actually tried to do that.
Bard ult.
They did not have to do that at all.
Bard ult and Shockwave for Flash. And also Bard Life for Flash. Not sure about that one. It did look cool.
It, in theory, was going to be awesome.
If there's one person,
instead it was that.
If there's one person in the world who approves of it, I bet it's Beryl. But I was like, no, that's actually the optimal play.
Yeah, no, that's the best play for sure. Absolutely. Raptor smites the Rift Herald, gets level 11 off of it. Yes, indeed. Big gold swing. Now they're going to go back on Apollo here. There's the Tempered Fate. And, well, the Jhin is not going to hit, but everybody else is here, and they used quite a lot. As Kellen gets another kill.
They have tons of mid-prio. This kind of works. And I think this time there's just simply no way for BNK to know.
Yeah.
They have no vision anywhere. Like, look at the mid lane. That's what happens when you have Varus on that mid-prio against a Jhin. You're just like, well, anything could be happening on the map. You'll just never know.
Very sneaky from the side of Pro. They're going to take it down, and this Otacon take so much cleaner, and that's the guy. He's ripping the sign!
Towards the rest of his team instead of looking for that play. Ult here from Varus.
Yeah, this is onto a Xinjiao, so Raptor just holding onto his ult for very long. Now he's going to use it, but still a lot of damage into the Xinjiao as Kellen is just dead. Clears here on the flank, and there's no one really to follow up on it as he is very alone. Is going to ult on it. Does actually a ton of damage, but that was just to the Nico. So, bro, nice setup here.
Their second dragon of the game, Morgan, going to grab a whole turret as well. And the Jax that was bullied in the early game now has 4 kills. Prediction not correct there. Not everyone can be Chronicler hype, but it's a good angle he took either way.
First Mountain Drake, and they've got a pretty healthy gold lead. And it doesn't really feel like BNK are on the same page. Now we're going to have another Bard gank, as that is a very nice binding, but you can see they're still pretty apprehensive about this. If you're going to go for this play, this is a good timing, as there's no Baron at the moment. And I think eventually Morgan just gets kited out, although he is very strong. Temper Fate,
I don't know if that's actually helpful. Like, you're buying more time, actually, to get more value top side.
Oh, the ult's gonna miss. Morgan is going 1v4 at the moment. He does finally get taken out. The kill goes over to Raptor.
They get 2
and they
inners for this.
Over 2 kills. Not worth.
No. Can they get more? Hype is just walking over blindly?
Wait.
The self-slow?
Raptor, he's in there. The damage is done. 883 gold given over to the Xinjiao. Vikla gonna get rooted even though he didn't have to. In goes the Yone, and it doesn't matter. He gets taken down. And BNK rolling their way into so many bonus kills.
Yeah, bonus barrier was just the start of the combo. And ended up getting a lot out of this. So Morgan has respawn and does have TP.
They're gonna get Baron.
I don't think they can stop this. There's just no way. Paulo has flash, but he doesn't have ult. And I think maybe if he did, they do something, try to do something silly with the Jax TP, but without the Pop Blossom, there's just no way to make anything happen here, and they're just gonna have to concede the Baron. There's 2 turrets, really intelligently played. Just don't know if at the end of the day it's going to matter on some of these big team fights, because they got those kills, they got Baron, but they haven't broken open the base. They haven't even gotten really cryo on the map, you know? And
yeah,
that's what I'm a little bit concerned about here for BNK.
Well, it's just a little bonus Baron, you know? Little stimulus pack. They just get like a little influx of gold. They flip it around, you know?
They got that top turret. And mid turret, almost. Ooh. Almost. Click on that turret. How much health has he got?
17. I don't know, actually. I'm just
guessing.
I
was like, where'd you see that?
Oh, I've got my in-game PC right here. No, not quite.
It'd be insane if it's actually 17. Somebody out there, let us know. I mean, now it's possible to check, right? Bro, just gonna 67 was the.
I got the 7 right. Yeah. I just couldn't see the 6. It just looked a little. Yeah.
Ah! Shadow him with Croco. As Raptor, if he's forced ult here, this would be really bad.
At least he gets the ward. I mean, the saplings are beginning to do some damage too.
This angle here as well for Croco is kind of insane.
Yeah, Croco has a very nice angle. Raptor in it, but look at the damage there. On a closer, big engage comes out for the Nico, but there's no follow-up except Morgan, as he is doing an insane amount of damage, actually, and will get that damage down. But look at Clear and Raptor, 2v2, and Clear especially. The fact that everything was focused on a Morgan and Clear totally survived means that BNK come out ahead.
Yeah, BNK, despite everything, like, Diablo's positioning in that fight, by the way, I don't think he could have played that better.
Well, Raptor was, he was on the dragon, so they say maybe we can just do this. I don't think you can just do this, but let's see.
Is eventually going to get here. That's going to slow things down.
Yeah, in goes Morgan, gonna get a flash out here, and the Nico follow up the double knockup, but can they get this damage into Raptor and clear the frontliners? It's looking pretty good for Bro at this point in time, and there's the follow-up ult on in, but closer, he's gonna pay the iron price, and now the GA comes out here from Raptor, still alive somehow. There's a 4th shot gonna hit the clone, and Bro say, well, we're pretty low. I don't think we can do Baron anymore.
Yeah, I don't think they can. He does not have smite at the ready.
Yeah.
His exhaust.
It's just no smite. You have Maokai. I feel like it's pretty free. A little ult on a Kellen. Gonna get the flash away from him. So Baron secured by Bro.
Even point, Kroko could just use his ultimate for siege. They need to be respectful.
Okay, Raptor's just fine. And yeah, I think Bro get this one for sure. And so do BNK. So they're gonna back away. Give up the one.
It's huge that they get to do it without either Kroko or Closer pulling the trigger. And usually if they pull the trigger, you back away, they get the turret. Now they're like, well, maybe we do it on the next turret. A little bit tougher in the base. Maokai ultimate early here.
All right, the
Morgan wants to jump
through. Gonna get the flash on in. Bigla's gonna survive though, and Morgan, so much of the gold and so much of the damage is so low. As he goes golden, very important. The follow-up with the Nico is big. Morgan's still alive, and he actually gets away. Clear's flank gets thwarted, and Bro, they handle it very nicely. Paulo though, is gonna kind of die for, I'm not so sure. BNK
caught out there, but I mean, with the damage here from Hype,
I think they just get it. They
should be able to. Raptor can't get the steal.
Ooh, but the ball goes in. The shockwave is pretty good. He's got GA, so the fight still might go over to BNK. Looking for a bit more. Kroko looks like he's down as you see Degon, the live cam, as Bro are falling. It's okay, bro, Degon. They got the Mountain Soul.
Ooh, that dodge.
And it's not over just yet. We'll see if it's over from here.
I mean, I think
they're going to try to end, though.
I think there's definitely a real end angle here.
Knowing BNK, they will try.
The TP is committed to. I mean, BNK, they're up 1 in the series. They're going to go for it.
Oh, the Mountain Soul trade for Nexus. Will it happen?
It's almost back up. It's up now.
Yeah, you can see the TP coming in. They're going to try to keep this wave alive. And Raptor says, okay, get away from me. I just want to kill this. As Paulo goes in, doesn't hit anything. And actually, the ult here from the side of Clear is going to catch the Jax. And that will be the nail in the coffin. They clear up, Bro. And it's the Mountain Soul for Nexus trade. No 5-gamer here tonight. It's just BNK looking strong once again.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.